If you want the most defined curls ever, this is how to properly brush style. First, you want to have your hair sopping wet, of course, and then whatever products you're using, I have just like curl cream, a curl spray, and a gel. Then once your hair is sectioned off, you can go ahead and just brush through it just to make sure there's no tangles before we start. Start to brush down, and then I'm gonna flip the brush. Also, this brush is literally just from Walmart. I'll link a similar one in my showcase, but you really don't need anything fancy. This thing works perfectly for me, and it was like $3. And then you're just gonna slowly unravel the curl, and then I just pull it out of the brush, and then you're just gonna repeat this on the rest of your head. And we're on to the next section. Pulling down, twisting it up. It gets a little bit tedious, honestly. It really does, but it's worth it for the outcome. Once you get to the curls at the top of your head, make sure you're kind of pulling the brush up so you get a little bit more volume at your roots. I just finished brush styling, and now I'm going to scrunch it with a microfiber towel. Once your curls are fully dry, either air dry or you diffused them, you're going to take a couple drops of oil and then scrunch out any cast from the gel. And then this will also just make your curls a lot more moisturized. Now for the most fun part, you get to separate all the coils. This is so satisfying, but it does kind of take a while, so you could just take your fingers and kind of brush through them if you want, or you can separate each of them. It doesn't really matter, it'll do the same thing. Ready? Ooh, this is a good one. This is a good one. This is why it's so important to brush out your curls. Ooh, now we get to do this side. And there you have it. That's how to brush style.